Okay, so I still haven't got the sound going, but I thought stuff it. I might. So I did a reboot, and because I'm trying to show a video put together by. Well, there's a number of videos out there on the internet at the moment on me, but they're pushed out and structured to, well, maybe not structured, but certainly. Well, let's have a look. But there's certainly a bias in the interpretation. So what I want to do is give an alternate view interpretation from the perspective of the person that's the center of the topic. Unfortunately, me. What's happening? Well, just a bunch of bullies doing what bullies do, and what those silly pricks don't realise, and they've got no control over, is that they're actually exposing themselves more and more. So what I'm going to do is just put out the invites. If people come, well and good. If they don't, doesn't matter. And then what I'll do is I'll move to trying to rectify the sound. I found a fix on Google, and if that fixes that, then we'll get into it. If not, we'll do it tomorrow. Or whenever I get the sound thing sorted. Oh dear, pardon me. Okay, so. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay, that's that. That way. Now I'll put a link for anyone in the view thing. So if anyone wants to come in, you're welcome. There's this chakras. He sent me another one. Bloody hell. Pest. Just buzz off. This is the subject of this person, Bacon Pope C word IS. So new identity on the block. And Fake Rob. Floating out. So what these trolls are doing. Another one. So it's absolutely quite funny. Hello, viewer. It's very fucking amusing watching these, because the more that I hold the mirror up to these bullies, the more they escalate their behavior, the more it gets exaggerated, the more exposure they're giving to it. It's karma is definitely built in. Oh, sorry. Right, now that's that turkey. Now let's go and see who else is about. This is Johnny, join your own show, Rob. Yeah. What he's thinking? He's thinking, you know, that they think that they've got a control, so they've grouped together, and they think that they've got total control. What they don't realise is that what he doesn't realise is what he doesn't realise is that let's get him quick. Man up. So I just got the message. Oh, hello, Benner. Now, Benner, I'm going to leave you off broadcast. You know how the chat works. You can do that. But I got no fucking time, absolutely zero time for your bullshit, you know, arguments. You need to go and think them out yourself. You know, I'm just not interested. I know I'm fucking right. Yeah, goodbye. That's the way you treat lies, right? You kick it in the ass. Just fuck off lies, mate, and the world is a better place. Jesus said, I promise you, right, no lies. So when you deal with me, no lies, no lies. You'll eventually get the message or you'll be fucking out of a job. Now, it's not a threat because everything is done by yourself. I never threaten people. I just state facts based on their behaviours. So there's people that are going to find themselves out of employment because, you know, in their field of work, they're not allowed to be bullies. They aren't. That will be frowned on. Is that soccer? Anyway, now Lukey, I've got to get to Lukey somehow. Where are you, Luke? Oh, perhaps I could do it here. There he is. He makes hard work of it at times, but he's an enlightened dude, so it's good to have Lukey on board. I've just got to get him to respect my time and my things. And I think he is. I think he is. But see, here's another thing you fucking idiots need to think about. So even though I'm dealing with something quite significant, it's gone on for 12 months, it's massive bullying, it's led to health conditions, you know, a whole raft of issues, I still respect the good person and give them consideration. That's the way enlightened folk work. You miserable pieces of shit. I don't mean that really. I'm just doing it to wind you up. But you know, people that function under the ego, right? What they do is getting a lot of little short business now because people fucking don't like the truth. That's right. Well, I'm at 100%, and I told people you wouldn't fucking like it. If you push me to 100%, I told you you wouldn't like it because I'll just get right in your face. And I'll show you exactly who you are. Now, where were we? So I've sent the invite to Luke, so that's good. He won't get pissed off, or at least I can say I've done it. Now I'll just go and take that link and make it available to other people. Oh, jeez. No, 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 no. Yeah, da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Oh, there you go, Luke. Deep, deep. So I'm just doing some housekeeping, viewer, and then the next step is I'm going to fix I'm going to try to fix my audio. And when I fix my audio, then I'm going to run this video that's been put up by this guy, Sydney, the Ask the Atheist dude. And I'm going to give my perspective. So he's put a video out to discredit me. So I'm just going to give the balanced view of what's said. And I haven't seen it, so I'm not scared of it or whatever it is. So that's the thing about an enlightened person. You don't put a foot wrong. Now that's Lukey. Right. Benny. I wonder if Benny's about. So Frank just ran away. He's pissing himself. And this is a professional bird. Well, hang on. He might be there. No. Right. So that's that. Who's this person here? Bacon Pope Rude Word. Now the old bulldog, right? The little. He's the centre of attention because he's the one that's trying his darndest to block or censor me. Right, so that's that. That girl's blocked. That's him over here. Now, Chaswold. Someone just said that I have Dunning-Kruger's effect. Oh, geez. Dance, bulldog, dance. Dance, bullfrog. Dance. Now I set the room up so that oh geez. All right, I have to do it again. Dance, bee frog, dance. Oh, and there's that Sydney prick. Now Frank's still fluffing around. So what he's just done, this guy Sydney, right? He's hinting that he's got someone from Altona. I guess that's his intention, trying to intimidate me because it's stepping up, right? These guys now, they possibly, I don't know, possibly they might go to that freaking level of dispatching me, but but I don't care. I don't care. Nothing will put me off. Oh, bulldog! He's watching the careful ones. So. Oh dear, funny. Let's run up here now. He's just so desperate to, control things. Her, don't give a shit about her. Well, I don't want to see her unhappy, but heck, But what I don't want to do is I'm just not going to entertain her. She did a terrible, terrible, terrible thing. Come on, Frank. Click. How hard can it be? Sir, no, enough of that. Now, Mick. Hey, Rob. Don't know where you are, Mick, but you're welcome on board. Benny. I think Benny's resting, so. Oh, there's that stupid friction fighter. Who's that person? Wonder how he actually gets those feeds. I wonder. But it's certainly so. What you got here? Fuck off, mate. Not my fault you can't understand. The senses never ever get reality wrong, ever, and that's it. That's all you need to know. You go work it out. Go test. Here's what you do, dude. Is that fake me? Your senses never. He's like a guard dog, this fucking idiot. Your senses never, ever, ever get it wrong. Ever, ever, ever. So that's the statement, right? Now you go fucking prove it wrong. That's the way it works. Simple. If you can't, then I'm right. If you can, then you're right, and we both learn something. You're a lazy fucking intellectual, just lazy prick. And I'm smart enough to work out how things work. Work. Hello, one viewer. Bulldog, you're going well with your campaign, but you can never stop me. I make the ultimate sacrifice willingly. No. Oh, there's this idiot pinner, fucking rabbiting on. And then there's this person. No, you didn't. You proved fucking nothing. What you did is you didn't fucking listen, right? What you have is a variation or what seems to you to be an anomaly, right, from your perspective. But it's an event that happens within the senses that does not. It's a consistent thing. So, in other words, it's like the scenario where the eye flips upside down, or the result flips upside down. The data stream is still, from a pixel point of view, if you like, doesn't from a pixel point of view, it doesn't vary. It's a constant, so therefore it's still a constant reporter of reality. That's the part that you're not fucking getting, not accepting. You want to think because it does it in a certain way that bingo, it creates an illusion, or whatever. But it's whatever it does, it still does consistently. So the thing in mind, right, as long as it's hasn't been interfered with the ego, the thing in mind is constantly represented the same fucking way, time after time after time and time again. And it's constant across the population, and it's constant through time. So therefore, we still have a constant state at the sense level. All right, that's it. Fuck you. Because all it is for you now is just a stupid egotistical thing. And, well, I'm not going to say you win, because that would be a lie, right? But you, in your mind, you think that you win. You think that you win. Right? You think. So go ahead and think that. But the problem with that approach is you now created, the ego phenomenon. You've just punched into your fucking head another lie about reality. Fuck off. Right. Yeah, what's going on here? Little watchdog. Woof, 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 woof. Woof, woof. All right, what else are you saying? Over here, Bulldog. Over here we are now. Rob, the eye physically, so none of these people, right, you all think that you're so right, but you're not game to come in and demonstrate that you're right. And that's stupid woman, Renee. Rob, the eye physically can't capture all light, therefore straight off the bat, your senses have changed the data. No, you fuckwit. How stupid are you, right? If you're catching a limited range of information across a spectrum, it's still a valid report on the spectrum. Just because there's a limitation doesn't break the notion that the function that the eye is performing of collecting the information that it's capable of receiving, right? It doesn't report inaccurately. They just don't. That's their fucking design. They're not designed to cater for your stupid fucking thinking, idiot. Right, now, think about it, you dickhead. Right? You're no, I'm not going to yours, Luke. Get stuffed. No. Right. Yeah, I know that shit. It's not proved nothing, you idiot. What a fucking listen again, right? Within the limitation of the sight right function, right? Because there's variation across all species, different capabilities in regard to light. The humans have a very prescribed range, but within that range there is no variation. Again, I'll say it again, across the population, right, it is the same results. And any variation such as color blindness, right, can be scientifically validated and explained. So we're always 100% aware of, the senses, the senses are performing as 100% level. So they're absolutely accurate. Again, any variation can be knowably reported. So that puts us back into the realm of 100% knowledge at the sense level. Right, Rob, can you see? Yeah, so I can't, but that's got nothing to do with what we're talking about. The eye within its range is still an accurate reporter of reality. Then you want to say, yes, but there's a reality outside of it, right? Yeah, of course it is. Right, but we have limitations and we need equipment to actually measure that and report on it, right? But within the amount of within our limitations, it's 100% fucking accurate. And this is your ego, right? This is why I know you got a fucking ego. You said no, point proved, right? So you want to take the authoritative position before hearing the other side. And it's not proven, right? It's just that you don't understand. That's all. That's all. Or you're a religious bloke, or you got some sort of philosophy. Stupid philosophy. Gerd Frenzel. Who's a Gerd Frenzel? All right, sorry viewers, no one coming up. So what I'm going to do now, instead of wasting time with this dickhead, is I will see if I can get this sound working. Oops, on Chrome. Oh. Hmm. Hmm. Well, it's this. Oh, shit, it'll probably be a fucking audio. Oh, here we go. Rubbish Homemade Live. Top 3 ways to fix. Blah, 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 blah. No, fuck that. Yeah. So what, we've got no viewers coming in. So what that means, or participants, I was bored and wanted to play 2 for the moment. Yeah, whatever. So that's just an immature lady who's been caught up in all the drama. Oh, that's the real Rose. Now, Bulldogs, yeah, he's back. He's watching. So what his behaviours at the moment tell me he's obsessing, right? He's a control freak. And he's working his damnedest to make sure that no one comes into this room because he knows I'm getting close. Oh, shit, this person again. I might have a chat to him. Oh, no, I can't. I don't think. No. No. I'll give him a link. He might come in. Right, now let's see. So, how to fix the sound? Top 3 ways to fix no sound on no sounds on YouTube videos. I don't like any of those. Let's try this again. No sound on YouTube Chrome. It says resolve. Damn, shitty video. No, that was quick, so. Oops, hang on. Oh. Internet. Okay, so hold that. Internet.
on there, Daddy?
Yeah. Same old, same old. The bloody sound on the YouTube video is gone. I'm just trying to work out how to.
Which is the video?
Okay.
Where's the video?
This bloody new version of Windows is a pain in the ass because nothing's obvious.
But I mean, are you on a...
Yeah, I am. So Rob admits he is only sensing part of reality. No, you terrible fucking human being. This is shocking stuff. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show that in the window, but then they'll bloody probably try and porn bomb it.
You would just cut and paste it.
No. There's a way around the porn bombing. This is what happens with people with freaking egos. Why is that not sliding up? Okay, there. Got no slide there. Okay, that's it in there, so I can cut and paste that. That's the body of it. Although that's part of it as well, so I'll screenshot it. Yeah, sorry. Hey? Sorry.
I can talk if you've got the mic on.
Oh, okay. Bashful. I'm not bashful. Who? I don't know what that person is, but now if I...
That could be don't understand.
Oh, who knows? Okay, so this is an example of the absolute bloody appalling. Oh, it's like hey. So this guy might be one of the viewers listening, so good if he hears it. I gave you a test and you failed it. Now, that means he set the authority. That's what these fucking pricks do, intellectual frauds. All right. They assume, and this is the ego, very much based in the ego. They make a statement from a point of authority, whether it be, and without hearing the other side of the position, and they consistently, doggedly hold it because they believe, keyword believe, that their premise is true. And this is the problem with beliefs. Cause all manner of trouble. So he states, I give you a test and you failed it. Rob, the eye physically can't capture all light through light. Therefore, straight off the bat, your senses have changed the data. Now, look at that comment. How fucking ignorant is that comment, right? The eyes don't change anything because the fact that they capture all light. So they can't but the range that they capture perfectly. That's by design. That's what they fucking exist for. So let's look at it again. Rob, the eye physically cannot capture all light, right? So it's easy to understand what that is, right? There is a range or a spectrum of light. And we know it's a fact that what he's speaking, it cannot capture, so it's got limitations. It only picks up a certain amount of the range. Now that was probably, I just noticed that. That's probably the dickhead that wrote it who just dropped off the viewer list. Because he can't handle the truth. Can't handle the fucking truth. Can throw the accusations out, but cannot handle the truth. Now, so what we've got is Rob, the eye. Oh, hang on. What do I do here? I just do that. That's me. Now, if some porn comes up, I'll just have to drop this and then go delete the video. But that will be another indicator of the fraudulent nature of this guy called Benner. Benner, whatever. He's just a fucking fraud. All right, so let's get on with it. Oh, here we go. We've got a person. No, that's a troll. Righto. So, Rob, the eye physically can't capture all light, right? So you've got a limitation in range. And this is, then he goes on, therefore, and he speaks with authority, therefore, straight off the bat, your sensors have changed data. Just because you've got a limited set of data, you have not changed anything. That's an obviously flawed statement. Obviously. A fucking 2-year-old could see how obviously that's flawed. Rob, can you see, and then he goes on to say, can you see infrared and ultraviolet? So what he's talking about is this limitation of data. So we've got a smaller data set, but there's still no change going on, right? The eye captures within its capabilities. No. So again, he says point proven. So what he's saying is, right, that because you cannot see the full range of data, then the sensors aren't reporting accurately. This is just fucking childish beyond measure. The stupidity is fucking frustratingly ignorant. And I mean, we're talking baby level ignorant. So we only are experiencing as our senses a small portion of reality. Now that statement's valid, right? Well, it's valid to a degree, right? The portion of reality that we experience in terms of light is 110,000% accurate, right? So within the scope of our limitations, it is accurately reported. It just is. Oh, there we go. Now that's my head, right? That's my head there. And that's done by a false account, you know, a false account. So what these internet trolls have done, right, is they've created multiple accounts. Now what they're trying to do, now that's not my body. Although, you know, I'm a little bit podgier than I used to be as a young bloke, but I'm certainly not at that degree. And we could prove that, right? These guys are just trying, well, they're bullying, right? That's basically bullying, basic stuff. I mean, you know, other people say, they're just making fun, you know, get over it. Well, you know, I don't react to it, but the cumulative effect of the bullying is a different matter. It gets actually quite severe. And it can cause significant damage. And because of that, these people will pay in a legal context. And that's a good thing for them because they're carrying around on their bloody backs a pack of lies. Anyway, so now because that's happened, they'll probably try it to the porn bomb. So I'm going to, let's go. Right. Now I'll just read out. I'll just read through the last of it just to point out this fucking idiot how benignly fucking stupid he actually is. Right. But you can get over that, dickhead, right? Just fucking get real. Get real. And the problem's solved almost immediately. You know, you trust your senses, really. So, Rob, can you see infrared? Yeah, let's discuss it. So we only experience our senses a small portion of reality, but within that portion, it's done 100%. So in terms of, and we're able to use other, you know, as we march through time, we've been able to develop technologies that allow us to see the other components accurately. You're still using the baseline. So, for example, I don't know what measures ultraviolet, but there are instruments that do it. But we still use our eye to pass the additional information in. So you're up yourself, dude. So Rob admits. Now, this is the criminal part. This is the part that I take greatest exception to. He actually becomes not only the fucking controller of the discussion, but he now seeks to own me. So Rob admits he's only sensing part of reality. No, I admit to fucking nothing. Although it's accurate to say that we're only bringing in a portion of the reality, but, you know, we still get accurate 110% reporting of that reality. And if we extend our, you know, with technology, ability to report even more accurately about reality. But for our human livings, the context that we've been given is enough to do what we need to do. We just need to have that coming on board with 100% accuracy, and that's the way it does. That's the way we've been designed. Which means the parts he cannot sense, right? So these are the other parts outside that we don't fucking need to get by in this world, may cause conflict with that he claims as a true representation of reality. No, the reality is absolutely precise within the range that we need it to be. So, whole lot of shit. And the reason I don't like talking to you, idiot, is because I have to be your fucking teacher, right? If you want to engage with me, then you listen to what I say, run off and fucking test it. Come back, right, with your counter evidence. I'll listen to it and I'll give you my response. And that continues. And that's fairer on me, you know, in terms of time and that. All right, so back. I'm just going to go back now to trying to find out how to fix this sound on here. So they actually went to I can't hardly read that. It looks like internet. But I need to get into the setup. Now I don't know how to fucking do that. The other windows I knew how things worked. Oh, here we go. Got it. Settings. Ease of access time, blah, 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 blah. Maybe it's network, I don't know. I'll just go back and Google again, I think. That one there. It's Sydney. Right. What they're doing is they're having a bit of a pitch session. I gave down. Did I tell you I gave down the flick?
No.
No, I did.
Why?
Until he wakes up. Oh, because he was still. I'm assuming there's audio with it.
What's it called?
Right, now, so I just got to get this bloody thing working.
So what happens with them?
He actually, you know, well, I've always been a little bit, well, not suspicious. I knew that he was still sort of playing his frigging games. I mean, you know, he had the poster of me on his fucking wall and said he visited here and didn't describe the correct car. What else did he get up to? Oh, what he did today is he basically tried to put a wedge between Benny and I by telling Benny a lie. So he's definitely still a troll. And so that's,
Control.
yeah, well, basically, yes. So it meant that because, and the other thing too is when we were doing some really important stuff, like I'd really got on to nailing down the truth, and he was tampering with it. He was giving me bullshit. You know, I said, you've got to give me 100% control, and he wouldn't. Right. And I thought, oh, I'll just let it fucking go, let it go. And, you know, it really messed with the whole thing because there's some real subtleties that you've got to manage very tightly in this type of debate. And so they're major. Like I've fucking worked my butt off for about the last 12 months to try and pin these guys down in their lies. And he was just sabotaging it, and it became really apparent. So I just said, you know, you got to fucking go. Now the problem with that is that Benny might move away too, but it doesn't matter. Hopefully not, because Benny's on board. But Benny likes to be the peace pacifist, you know, or the person to be the glue between the egos. I don't, and I never will ever. I prefer to go up and just say, this is how it is. Fucking fess up and then try and force them into moving on. And, you know, be better people for it, you know. So that's, you know, we have a bit of a disagreement, I think. I think he's still on board. Yeah, so this is the latest. But the issue is, oh, did you find out a way to fix it?
No, I'm just going to looking for it.
Yeah, or Google it up and just see if you can, because that'll save me doing it. I've got no views at the moment. So, you know, it'd be really good. It doesn't matter if I don't get it done tonight, but it'd be really good if I can play this video tonight and demonstrate my point. I said to Frank and Cerebus, I'm going all the way on this one, and this could threaten their careers, particularly Frank. So they want to keep not dealing with me. I'll just push it all the way. They just do not, you know, give any appreciation for the circumstances they put me into, none at all, from their bullying. They just doggedly hang on to the fact that they're right and it's okay to bully people. Even, or, you know.
There's no problem, J-Dubs. He seems to be very violent.
Yeah, that'd be a good one. I really want to play that.
There's already one.
By the way, I haven't met these two guys. I want to meet.
It's live.
Yeah. Luke's there at the moment.
Fiction file to got in tow.
Shit.
Yeah, so I really kind of need to.
Drooling on the bus window.
No, can you look up and find a way to fix the audio in YouTube?
Okay, but no audio in YouTube.
Yeah, that's right. That's my issue. I need to try and fix it. How to fix it in Windows 10. Am I on 10?
Yeah, but you want it in YouTube. It says restart Chrome.
What are you doing?
Oh, but looking for the.
Well, you don't need sound.
I know, but the sound's on the video here.
Right. So YouTube audio not working. Windows.
Go to your network and internet settings.
Okay, so go to network.
There's it up there.
So network settings.
Setting, yeah.
Then what?
You go to your. Come on, come on. Internet. Internet, is it? Yeah. Oh, this is a 10 though. This is under general. This is the old one. 10. Go back. Find a different one.
Have you been using Chrome and noticed that no sound is playing when? Yeah, well that's correct. Try some of these tips. That will most likely restart Chrome. So that's actually been done. Double check to make sure your mute button is enabled on your computer. So what's the mute button? That seems to be correct. If you're running, oh, okay, I know what that is. That's the mixer. They're not muted. The audio is coming through. Mute. That seems right. If you're running a web app that has audio control like Panda on YouTube, make sure the app is not muted. Okay, so how do I do that? Well, that's not muted. Try using incognito if you no longer see the error message. This means you may have. Hey, there's a solution actually.
Updated anything?
No. If I open Internet Explorer, I might be able to get away with it. Poor old me, victim of circumstance. Righto, now where are we? So we go here, here, here.
Did you have your sound turned down in the Google Chrome?
Damn, it's still not working.
It must be might have to update something.
This is a real pain in the ass. I don't know why it's not, because I can't get the audio. I can't really explain it.
Is it just the only one? Is that the only one? Or is it all in the videos?
Hang on, let's have a look here.